When we're working on layouts, we often think first of using a vertical line to connect information. But have you ever considered that a diagonal line might actually make the composition flow more smoothly? This is what's known as the diagonal composition method. In a canvas, two corners that aren't adjacent form a diagonal. Connecting them gives you a diagonal line. Because this line splits the canvas evenly in two, placing elements along it doesn't create a sense of imbalance. But what if the design only has a single element? First, you need to clarify its level of importance. Then arrange the elements along the diagonal in order. At this point, though, the composition may feel rigid and forced. That's why adding some decorative touches, and emphasizing differences, becomes a crucial part of a design. Of course, you don't always have to literally draw a diagonal line for it to count as diagonal composition. On a canvas filled with similar information, simply placing two distinct elements at opposite corners creates an invisible line that ties the whole layout together. Diagonal composition also works in image-based designs, but only in the right context. A tilted photo can add energy and movement, yet it can just as easily introduce imbalance. That's why it's essential to control both the angle of tilt and the subject itself. But then again, why not push things a little further? Who says text can't tilt?